Hey everyone, Zephyr here with IGM for another Let's Try. This one is Cloudphobia, which is a heavily anime and mecha inspired bullet hell. Very simple game though. Simple to understand and learn. Play. You have to either use the controller or the keyboard. The mouse, it does absolutely nothing. It's not included in the game at all. As you can see though, the controls are pretty simple. I mean, there's not very many of them. You have your butt. Trying to watch this at the same time. This is just kind of showing me what's going on. I'm not actually playing any of this. The booster, I need to find. I did not find that last time. So you've got your main gun, you've got your missiles, you've got a booster, and you've got your movement. Let's go with normal. Why not? Practice episode 1. Your entire squad gets wiped out right off the bat. And it warns you where enemies are coming from. I mean, not always exactly the spot, but the general area. Where's that booster anyway? There it is. Unfortunately, you cannot shoot up or down or back. So when things come from different directions, well, you just kind of have to guide them on around you and onto the screen so that you can hit them. And there's apparently bonus ships to hit. Along with the fact that if you don't miss any enemies, you continue to get bonus points for, you know, everything you hit, looks like. No, I take it back. Either I missed something, or there are just special bonus or enemies. And then sometimes this happens. All over the screen. Oop, I just missed the bonus enemy up there. Okay, I've been wondering what that damaged thing was, but it looks like whenever the enemies get off the screen, whenever they escape, they damage your mothership. Which is what that icon is. And which is what the yellow bar underneath my personal shield is, the mothership. Ack. Gotta get away from them. This is one section I didn't really like because you can't really see that green beam of theirs very well. It's always led by, well, at least by some of them, it's led by a little red laser light. You know, tracking laser. But not all of them. Die already. The missiles are very powerful and very useful, but you do not get very many of them. And they don't, well, you get, what, 8 of them, but they don't replenish. These little things are beating the heck crap out of my mothership. Thankfully, it has a lot of life. At least in this stage, the practice stage, you really don't need to worry about it too much, as long as, you know, you're, for the most part, killing stuff. And now you just kind of follow the pattern that they come in on. It's a bullet hell, but it's not nearly as, well, bullet-y as a lot of them that you may have played. There aren't as many little bullets that you have to dodge. There's a lot of ships that you have to dodge and some really interesting lasers. And you can put out a lot of stuff, and there's a lot of enemies to shoot. And then the bosses, of course. And, well, okay, the bosses make it a little more bullety. Oh, and those are the things with the red laser beams, red laser guides. Trying to shoot the robot in the face while at the same time avoiding getting hit. Let's burn off the rest of those missiles. And that takes care of that. And that's how a standard stage runs. At least a standard practice stage. I suppose we'll jump into the actual continued storyline and see if that looks any different at all. Hopefully it doesn't put me back into the same stage. That'd be a little silly. And it's very score-based. And the numbers are large right off the bat. It does not waste any time with picking up those big... No, there we go. Picking up those big numbers. So let's see what sequence play is. Is this the same stage? It is the same stage. She's lost control. No, let's go back to the title. That's really weird how it kicks you into that control scheme first. Oh, there's different ships, 2 different ships you can control. But apparently, I don't have access to stage 2. That, or maybe you have to play through the sequence in order to unlock them. You can't play them individually. That would also be kind of weird. This guy looks like he runs with a sword. Oh, it is. It's a melee class. That's interesting. You hold down the button and he just spins the sword. But it puts you right up there in close combat, which can be a little bit dangerous. Because if things don't die in one hit, they ram you. Painfully so. There we go, got him. And it puts you right up there with the bullets. So yeah, a fun class, but dangerous. Still, it definitely adds a little bit of flavor. The option to have different classes, or ships, or mechs, or whatever you want to call them, changes the game up just enough to potentially be interesting. It's also nice that you can, with this guy, you can strategize a little bit, find where you need to sit, and let the enemies come to you. Oh, this part's gonna suck, though. Yep, this part sucks. Since I already have trouble seeing those things. And being right up in their face makes it painful. Oh, I missed all of those ships. They just slammed the mothership. The fact that you get stunned when they hit you, and with this guy it resets your sword stroke, so you have to get it spinning again. But he at least doesn't only swing out in front of him. Crap. Makes this real easy though, following the pattern. You just watch the little explosions. Move up and down with them, and watch your score rise. Crap. Thank God the mothership has a ton of life. What do we got here? Oh, her. Guess I should have known that. There's no way I can sit up in her face. I'm also about to die. Ooh, I knew that was coming. Bosses are very dangerous with a melee guy. Save replay? Nah. But that is Cloudphobia, as I said, mecha-inspired bullet hell with less bullets and more mechas. Definitely worth a shot if you like those kind of things. Just be careful with the configurations. Had to move the menu forward. There's no music until you get into this. It's got a outside of the game configuration menu, but the resolution changing there I found doesn't work very well. And never hit the escape button. It closes the game immediately, which is not helpful. I was trying to skip the intro cutscene, which you can't do with the mouse. You have to use certain keyboard keys or the controller, which is why I wasn't figuring it out. But it's a fun game to play. Controller definitely makes it easier. That's what I would suggest trying out for yourself. Thank you for joining me, though. We'll get another one going here next time, and I will see you all later.